I'm Andrew McConaghy and we're McConaghy Contracts. The crow machines have come a long, long way from the very start. Nobody can deny that. For every young fella, it's their dream really, from a farming background, just machinery, machinery, machinery. Made the choice to change self-propelled harvester brand this year. I went from Class to Crone. The local dealer is an RMI now. And I'll be very friendly with Johnny and the Uncle Lawrence. I have a good relationship with them. We've bought previous to rake and mowers off them before, so we've toyed with ideas maybe 4 or 5 years. There never was a dealer close enough, and backup is a big thing in self-propelled. So we were getting a good enough deal and sort of thought if we didn't try it now, we would never try it. So. Well, I've had various demos over the years out of the Crone machines and the 6 feed rollers, and it's a brilliant job for the lumps. The grass is all smaller now, it's only denser, and everybody knows the denser lumps is hard to get through the machine. The 6 feed roller seems to work well with that. Well, it's just the backing plate, for lumps, it opens out, adjusts just to let the stuff through basically better. And it's just far wider. From the feed rollers right up to the spout, would lead to more intake really.
This is the new Crone 980. Just about second day, I don't know if you could call this second day. We had a full day yesterday and I've currently done 17 acres. So we're sort of still first day vibes at the minute. There's been plenty of sort of demos of them, so it's not just completely new, but as long as I'm willing to drive it, Andrew was willing to buy it, so that's the main thing. Your buttons, as far as your shooting head and all, that's all still the exact same as what I was used to. So it's hydrostatic, you're knocking her forward to give you more and pulling her back to give you less, instead of sliding. To be fair, I was used to that too. I raked a couple of years with fence and stuff, and that sort of half had you trained in that. Well, in terms of comfort on the road, I think it's a lot smoother, less bouncing around, and it's easier steered, it's easier held. Other thing I noticed there, we left it at 260 acres yesterday, and I went out into where the radiator is, where your screen is for your fan, and I thought, right, probably be grass thread out of here, spotless clean. The screen turns instead of the arm turning. There's a big divide in there, a plastic thing that blocks it up. Literally spotless. Other than that too, I like the way your crop press and your auger's separate. So when the auger bounces, it's not lifting your crop press up. There's no rattling and banging in the lumps. And to be fair, that's brave and lumpy today now. And then we get that head done with an auto. That's connected to the harvester's auto greaser, so that should help the life of it too. That's all plumbed right up through. Definitely, they connect 18 grease nipples up on that head to the auto greaser, but you should have to be trying to do every realistically 1 or 2 days. Let me lie in bed a wee while longer in the morning. Well, there's always something else to be at. That yard, if you're looking at it, and I don't know if you're in the shed, but what's sitting on it, there's Crone to start with. Mowing wise, there's a set of B1000s butterflies and a set of B870s, and then there's a Big M 450, and then there's a 1300 Tedder Crone and the 1370 408 Crone, 2 Amazon drills, an Amazon fertilizer sower, an APV grass drill. We're pretty much all covered. Bob is more than happy to change, because that man, he wouldn't be where he is today if things didn't change. He started out with horses. There's a lot of changes from a fortune major or whatever he used to contract with, so he's definitely not scared to try something different. But would you have been lifting much grass in April when you were at it?
No.
Earlier on?
No.
Middle of May?
No.
End of May?
No. No, July.
July. First cut? We've been third cut by July. working rightly for the horsepower she has.
I said, surely.
You can still use it.
That's right. Slight cost of that there.
There's a wild steep wee bit when you get on around here a bit. That's worse when you're on the ups and downs in the middle of the field. That's the good thing about the longer chute.
Oh, it has.
A wee bit further away from you.
So it does. Well, was she about the same distance as Class away, or?
I think it would be slightly longer, but there's not a lot of
That's slightly longer. What turn your chute contract?
That there's your chute, side to side.
I see.
That there,
And then that's it up.
and then that's your header and that one. Your forward and back. It's just that returns every time, you know, to the middle. She returns to centre every time, so you got to gear more, you do that and gear, pull her back. Nice now to hear the crop press bang.
I sure it doesn't leak.
That was banging away the whole time. You just cruise, you're lifting a lot of grass there, like you can cruise along just at your ease, you know. There no need to be pushing. The Class would be always sitting there trying to push her today, that's, you know, that's just cruising. The sailor can keep up with that, sure, that's the main thing.
You're no fear to any lumps in front.
No, you're not even really watching the road there. That boy yesterday that was out with me, Cormac, he was saying she'll open a way up after 500 hours, she'll be a different animal altogether. That engine beds in rightly, you get that more power out of it. I don't think she was too bad as that.
I don't think you'll need that boost.
No, unless a very big smooth row and you can actually labour the engine, you know. It's
what makes that engine? It's labour.
Labour, B12.
Well, in the farming industry, definitely people are opposed to change. But I think sometimes you don't take a risk, there's no reward. My grandfather and my father always told me when you're contracting, try and keep the customers happy as best you can. And sometimes it's easier said than done, but you always try. And in turn, we need the best equipment and the best staff that we can. And right now, we think we are. We're in a good place as far as both. So we're trying our best to please everybody.